did I see? What did I think then you sing it? What did I think then you swing it? That funny old tune will drive me to ruin. It came along and made me a slave. Now I'm craving things that I should crave. It came along and made me a slave. Now I'm craving things that I should crave. Get it,
Hello, didn't see you there. Ready for Mass Effect? I'm ready for Mass Effect. It has been a rough couple of days, so let's get back to something that I actually enjoy. We have a new thing for my work, so now everyone and their brother wants it. Hi, Kelly.
You've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. Nope, wrong one. You're alive? How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years, but didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favorite reporter? Whenever you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know. Okay, I'll just scroll through this and let you guys read it. That's nice. Healing for facial scars. I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage, mind over matter, holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there's surgical equipment we can use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. I've updated plans for the new medical equipment to your research terminal in the tech lab. Okay. Now I need to go run around to all of my people, see if they have ways to upgrade the Normandy.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Okay, works for me. Heavy ship armor. Asari made Solaris armor upgrade is attached to the ship's superstructure. This will help the ship hold together if hit by a blast powerful enough to penetrate its shields.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
Makes sense.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sideline.
Why are you on?
Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You just have to turn on when it's least convenient for me, don't you?
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
Sounds good.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
It makes sense. Because if something takes away people's safety and lets them know that they're vulnerable, it's enough to cause panic. And no one needs panic.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. You were actually the Alliance poster boy, and they still dumped you.
You always this depressing?
I don't like it, but I can see benefit in keeping some things from the public.
Maybe. And Cerberus isn't exactly transparent either. Where's an honest soldier go, Shepard?
Right here?
I guess so. Glad I'm not in your chair, though. Gonna be a rough ride. I should get back to work. Good talking to you, Shepard.
I like Jacob. He's cool. Literally the only thing people think about Miranda is, ew, she's hot. Yeah, whatever.
Shepard, how can I help?
Upgrades.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Don't worry, we're not going to be paying for it. We're going to be using resources. There we go.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Any word from your assistant?
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about these conversations. These are asking about it, but it still all goes back to the previous topic that you can move on to.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
How so?
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
I mean, I have to buy my own weapons. Oh, so he's talking STG was better funded. Okay, I understand.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an SDG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
None taken.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions. Needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Is that so?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but still, I don't like it.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Yep, I'll be back if I need to talk. Normally you would have to buy all of these, but with this you have to build them. It's just, in my opinion, better. Okay. I'd probably go for the rocket launcher myself. And I think I actually will go ahead and switch over to that. Oh, I didn't freaking activate it. Can I still build it? I can. Perfect. Yeah, this here doesn't make any sense. Why would you put it here when you need to go this way and then around the corner and down to go to your drop ship to get out of here? Doesn't make any sense. It just seems like it would make more sense to have it like down in the hangar area so you can grab your stuff and then head out immediately.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields. Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already
Perfect
thrown
provided
together some of my
provisions.
calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Sure.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Yep. No problem. Gotta make sure everyone's fed right.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Upgrades.
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Meh.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What's
You
up?
have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Everyone expects me to do the impossible.
What can you tell me about the
And
elusive?
somehow I always end up doing it.
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Cocky.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
Why are you so nice all of a sudden? That's weird. You need to stop. You need to give people more reasons to hate you.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Okay. Build it immediately. Hydrodynamic?
Following the Battle of the Citadel, human and Turian volunteers conducted a massive 3-month recovery effort to clear the station's orbit of debris. Secretly, the Turian Office of Technological Reconnaissance volunteers were technology recovery specialists, salvaging the main weapon of the Geth flagship Sovereign and large amounts of its valuable Element Zero core. Contrary to popular belief, Sovereign's main gun was not a directed energy weapon. Rather, its massive Element Zero core powered an electromagnetic field suspending a liquid iron uranium tungsten alloy that shaped into armor-piercing projectiles when fired. The jet of molten metal, accelerated to a fraction of the speed of light, destroys targets by impact force and irresistible heat. Only 11 months after the battle, the Turians produced the Thanix, their own miniaturized version of Sovereign's gun. The Thanix can fire reliably every 15 seconds, rivaling a cruiser's firepower, but mountable on a fighter or frigate.
Every 5 seconds, but he said every 15.
With elaborate secrecy, Cerberus labored for years to build a new, superior Normandy. The vehicle's many alterations produced a craft nearly double the original size, requiring an even larger Tantalus drive core to compensate. The new Normandy features greater space in living quarters, research laboratory, observation deck, and cargo bay. Its shuttle can make landings the Normandy cannot attempt. In addition to tight beam communicators, Normandy's Quantum Entanglement Communicator, QEC, provides instantaneous contact with the elusive man. The Enhanced Defense Intelligence AI coordinates many of the ship's combat functions, assisting and even supplanting human piloting. Potential upgrades are numerous. The airframe could support additional armor and an axial mass accelerator. The thrusters could support recent advances in fuel technology beyond H2O2 chemical rockets. And the hull can mount double the standard number of kinetic barrier projectors, leaving space for stronger shields, easily sustainable via the new EZO drive core.
So in other words, they legitimately made it to where it's upgradable. Interesting.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
What happened?
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. They didn't last long.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
I gotcha. I'm sorry, Garrus. Hmm. Okay, so they're like torpedoes, but like dark energy, and they cause what it said, like, yeah, space-time warp effects. But they actually have, like, they're floating in an inert gas inside of a sealed tube. And then they're fired out from there, and then they ignite their... It's pretty much like whenever... If you see a missile fired from a... like a submarine or something. It's kind of the same process from what I could tell. Yeah, they're launched before their thrusters ignite. So what they try to do with those torpedoes is actually throw out as many as they possibly can so that at least some of them actually make it. And the rest are just destroyed by the anti-missile system that they have. Okay, well, we're gonna go play with armor since we got some new stuff. And we're gonna go see if we could find anything that looks better. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, these can't be changed, but we're gonna go with this for a while. I actually really like this armor. And it's from Dragon Age, too. You can tell by the dragon that's on it. It's like a bloody dragon going around. Hence the reason why it's called like blood dragon armor, I guess. Whatever. Yeah. You know, let's go ahead and go check out the Normandy. The old Normandy crash site. This is a cool looking nebula. First, let's check around the other planets.
Probe away.
Leave orbit, please. Thank you.
Probe launched. Research projects. Palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Okay, thank you.
Probe away.
Go ahead and do a bit of searching of the planets around here.
Launching probe.
I do like the fact that I only have to shoot one probe and then it's done.
Detected an anomaly. Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Scans confirm the wreckage of SSV Normandy on the planet's surface. No life signs or mechanical activity detected. Stable landing zone located amid crash site. So now we get to see the ship we spent a lot of our time on. And what's left of it. That would not be enough. It really got torn apart by that butterbeam. It got absolutely decimated. Interesting choice of music. There you are, you piece of shit. Rest in peace and good riddance. Okay, will you stop getting stuck on everything? Hey. Okay. So where should we put the monument? I normally put it right next to the hull, where it says Normandy on it. I normally put it there, personally. Spoke to the commander about this. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I don't trust them. That damned Asari. An Aquarian? What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? With the Quarian, it seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage, trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I babysit my children or anything, but if she was on board, I suppose it's not too bad. For a while now, I'm taking a look back at the past entries of this journal. How blind I was at the time. I came on the ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there was no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I am proud to say I would die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. There you go. Look at you, Presley. Yay, everything's broken. Really? What's wrong with my controller? What the hell? There we go. Rest in peace, Henry. Or Presley. Henry. His name's Henry now. Good job, Henry. Time to pick up some more dog tags. And then you just see Joker's dog tags here, even though he's still alive. Because from what I've heard, military people aren't really big on keeping their dog tags with them. I think they keep them in their locker or hide them in their boot. Not really hide them. That's not exactly the best way of putting it. But they like put it in their boot so that they'll still have it on them, but it won't get caught up in one of their weapons that they're using. Dog tag. There's literally no reason to pick these up aside from getting the experience from it. Yeah, this is where I normally put it. Goodbye, Normandy. But out of the entire ship, we only lost 20 people. That's like, I don't think they really could have asked for more. And a surprise attack only losing 20 people. Need to find sparklies. And an N7 helmet. That looks familiar. Shepard's lost N7 helmet. And I think that is now going to be sitting in my captain's quarters. $17 out of 20. I'm very close to finishing this up. Yep, there it is. I do like this planet. It's an icy world. And there's auroras everywhere, so I think this place gets battered by its sun rather often. No, actually, that's a nebula. This is an aurora. So we're either at the pole or we're at the or it's heavy like solar activity. Because whenever a rather large coronal mass ejection or like solar flare happens, you can actually see an aurora in more places than just the poles. I need one more. Where is it? Did I not check an area thoroughly or something? Is that a root system? Oh no, that's some of the wiring, I guess. Hello? I need another dog tag. Okay, I already got the one over there. What was that? Oh, there it is. There we go. And now we can leave. Goodbye, icy world. A monument has been placed at the last resting place of the SSV Normandy on Alchera, and the families of all the missing crew members have been notified of their ultimate sacrifice. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered.
Commander, you've received a new message at your
What
private
now?
terminal.
Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I had seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solis's clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check. How bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without much trouble. The Blue Suns are offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. And then, Alliance is grateful to receive the information you found at Normandy's crash site. We've sent it out to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you have provided peace of mind to a lot of people, Commander. I thank you on their behalf. Cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and head to my cabin. See if the helmet is actually there. Yep, there it is. My old torn apart helmet. Actually, it's held together pretty well. Surprisingly enough. And here's all my ships. The tiny... This kind of shows the difference in size from the SR1 to the SR2. It's almost double the size. And I don't think that is to scale. because I'm pretty sure the Normandy is not bigger than that. Hold on. We came in here, so we gotta talk to him. Okay. We're gonna go over here, start scanning planets, and then I think this is the last one we're gonna check through before we continue on. Like the last system. We'll probably come back and start searching through other planets in the system. But right now, I just want to get on with everything.
I have detected an anomaly.
General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at Parks Point ACO 655321. Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon auto processing.
Probe launched. I have found something.
What's here? We're gonna go Mordin and Garrus. Let's go, gentlemen. Extra damage. Always gotta go with the extra damage. Hello? Anybody home? I'm going after a distress signal.
They've seen it. Nice shot. Concussive shot ready.
Get out of here. Yeah, good luck with that, lady. That was fun. Hopefully that's not all of them. Otherwise, I'll get bored. Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings for some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we've acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus's involvement in Rachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insinuated himself on a ship bound for the Attican Traverse. He had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resilient to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. We'll go take care of that. Turn this back on. Ow, damn it. There we go. Now let's bypass this door. Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and check out the area a little bit more, just to make sure we don't miss anything. Okay. Looks like we're good.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Let's upload it to the Alliance.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
We got the data you sent. If this went public, it could do some serious damage to Cerberus's image. This intel will take years to decode, but just having it is a huge win for the Alliance. Well done, Shepard, and good luck on your mission. So I have to find out my child's alive third hand from Alliance brass? Where the hell have you been? I figure whatever you're doing is classified, likely part of your Spectre operations. Just stay safe out there. Keep doing your mom proud. And sneak something through a secure channel next time. Your mother, Captain Hannah. I thought that my gift of words had been incorrect. An embarrassing notion. But my contacts tell me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense that you head towards an even deeper darkness. When you fought Saren, only your resolve was tested. Now I fear you cannot rely only on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure that those battling at your side have clear minds and glad hearts. Be well, Consort Chair. I was relieved to hear that you were alive. I was devastated to hear the destruction of the Normandy. Those people didn't make it off in time. And those people who didn't make it off on time. After you went missing and were presumed dead, I feared I'd never see you or Garrus ever again. You and he did so much to help clean up the wards when you were hunting for Saren. The galaxy needs more people like you, and I'm glad that you're still here to protect those of us who would have grown to depend on both of you. Is Garrus with you again by any chance? After being so happy to hear of your survival, I wondered if perhaps he might have ended up with you. I left a few messages on his private account or public accounts, but you know how he is about checking his mail. I don't think the comma address I had for him works anymore, but because he hasn't returned any of my calls. Always so busy on his grand crusades, his great passions, that he focuses on them to the exclusion of anything and anyone else. Anyway, if you know where he might be, I would really love to hear from him again. Both of you could come by next time you're on the Citadel. Thanks, Chloe Michelle. I think she might have a thing for Garrus.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now.
Okay.
Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Excuse me.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Yeah, but we don't get to chat very often because of the fact that I have nothing to say to you. Goodbye!
Reserves at 50%.
Yes, I know. Okay. Where to next? The convict, the warlord, or should I help my team? I think I'll do all of the helping the team missions, like consecutively, along with each other.
Probe away.
I'm feeling kind of tired today, so I'm probably just gonna keep this constrained to like 2.5 hours. Because I need to work later on today.
Probe away.
But tomorrow I'll have a longer stream. Because I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna be streaming for as long as I could possibly stand.
Probe away.
Okay. Onto the prison ship Purgatory. That actually kind of scared me. Alright, we're gonna get onto the ship and then I'll be right back. That doesn't seem good. The way he was reacting to us showing up. Okay, well, I will be right back. Okay, we're back. We're ready to go. Oh, excuse me. Hello.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
No.
I can't do that.
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kiro, and this is my ship. The weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
It's my standard procedure to keep my gun.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out-processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Cell Block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Can you tell me about Jack?
Cerberus hasn't told you? Jack is the meanest handful of violence and hate I've ever encountered. Dangerous, crazy, and very powerful. You'll see soon enough.
How'd you end up running this ship?
I was in law enforcement on Palaven and got sick of seeing criminals escape out into the galaxy to carry on with their crimes. Bounty hunters aren't dependable. Eventually I hit upon this idea. Keep the criminals in space and the galaxy is a safer place.
You do this because you think it's necessary?
Every day I see the worst sapient life has to offer. Governments are soft, unwilling to make the hard choices. Someone had to stand up and make the galaxy safe.
Maintaining a population this size in space can't be cheap.
We can cut corners that governments can't, and each prisoner brings in a fee from his homeworld. These individuals are violent, and their home planets pay well to keep them here.
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help, so we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld at an unspecified place and time.
So it's an extortion racket.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives. These are despicable people, and I'm keeping them locked up.
Let's get on with this.
Suppose escape attempts are minimal in number.
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals. We have many ways to control the population.
With bubbles.
I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out-processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing.
What?
I'll catch up with you later, Shepard.
I don't like this guy.
Inhumane. Unacceptable. Violation of basic organic dignity.
Is there something I can do for you?
There's no excuse for beating a prisoner who can't fight back.
This is a massage compared to what his victims went through.
This degrades you as much as him.
We have orders.
You're not important enough to make your own decisions?
I admit, I sometimes get tired of this. Does this really get us anything useful?
Stop this. For your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. Call it off. At least for now.
What if I start beating you like that? You wouldn't like that, would you? Don't do that to other people. Or I'll come back.
Hey guys, over here. Let me ask you something.
What?
If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
I thought this ship was a prison, not a market.
Sometimes people buy cons so they can do some punishing of their own, if you understand. Warden sells us to whoever can pay enough.
Why are they interrogating that prisoner? He knows something?
Nah, that's Bimmy. He don't know nothing. He offed someone in the showers yesterday, I think. Guy he killed was worth a lot to the warden. Yeah. Sucks to be Bimmy right now.
They're going at it pretty hard. Do they ever kill prisoners by accident?
I haven't heard of anyone dying. Warden can't make money off us if we're dead. Funny thing, though. The more a guard does it, the meaner he gets. So they rotate him through.
They're going at it pretty hard. Do they ever kill
I haven't
prisoners?
heard of it. Funny thing, though. The more a guard does it,
Tell me more about Jack.
the worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
So, what are you in for?
I killed a few people. Only about 20 or so. And I blew up that one habitat. Small time compared to most of the guys here.
What's it like here?
Bad. And you gotta watch out. Damn, but someone's always after your stuff. Your smokes, clothes, your pride.
Oh.
I haven't taken a shower in 3 months.
I should go.
Wish I could go.
Damn. Everything sucks here. What about you?
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice. Yeah.
We'll just walk away slowly and down quickly. Man's crazy. Yay.
Our processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
Thank you.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
You talked up your noble intentions with this prison, but it turns out you're a criminal like the rest.
Activate systems.
Bitches. You don't betray me and get away with it. You never caught me to begin with.
Headshot.
One less to worry about. There we go.
Shepard is on the loose. Repeat, Shepard is loose. Get people down here.
Just stay out of my way. You'll survive longer that way.
Shepard, if you hack that control, every door on the cell block opens.
However, required if we want to get Jack out of stasis.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
Hello.
That's Jack?
Aren't you cold? It's like she's not that strong whenever she's with us.
Warning. Warning.
They're attacking Jack.
Damn. Blood up there. Blood all the way over here.
I'll take it.
Gotta go.
All guards, restore order. Lethal force authorized, but don't kill Jack. Tex, lockdown, lockdown.
Sectors 7, 9, and 11 have lost life support. No survivors.
Damn. What the hell happened in here?
Impressive biotic ability.
All prisoners, return to your cells immediately, or I'll open every airlock on this ship. Watch out!
And stay down.
Wish I was standing downwind.
Having fun yet, Mordin? Better than your clinic on Omega? You get to kill a lot of people this way.
Warning. Power plant damage has led to overload. Core systems failure imminent.
So in other words, this place isn't gonna last too much longer? Lovely.
This guard got swarmed by prisoners with improvised weapons. He never had a chance.
Shows you what.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8.
Yeah, when you continually beat people within an inch of their life, yeah, as soon as they get the chance, they're gonna go after every single guard. Doesn't matter if they actually did anything or not.
This should slow him down.
Kill that one.
Double kill.
The hull has been breached in sectors 12, 14, and 30. No survivors.
Holy shit.
Organ trauma.
Is it time for me to die or you? I'm thinking you. We have another freaking mech that I have to contend with.
Shield passive shot ready.
Find Jack. Follow us. Find Jack.
Turn that back on. So, where'd the mech go? I still hear it walking around. Guess I might have already destroyed it. And I didn't even realize. I did most of the damage though.
All guards to cell block 1.
You're valuable, Shepard. I could have sold you and lived like a king. But you're too much trouble. At least I can recapture Jack.
Not happening. You're a two-bit slave trader, and I don't have time for it.
I do the hard things civil governments are unwilling to. This is for the good of the galaxy.
Is it though? I'm trying to save the galaxy, you dumbass.
They've seen it.
Just living to help.
And stay down.
Okay, who else wants to fight? Definitely take that thing out.
One down.
Don't you start with me on this. Stay down.
Not difficult.
That was easy. There's only space on the other side of that window. Be careful, lady.
Cerberus.
Yes, that's them.
What the hell do you want?
You're in a bad situation, and I'm gonna get you out of here.
Shit, you sound like a pussy.
Thank you.
I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
I'm offering to be your friend. You don't want to be my enemy.
Shepard's combat ability impressive. Determination equally impressive. Enemies don't last long.
Not normally.
You show up in a Cerberus frigate to take me away somewhere? You think I'm stupid?
Yes.
This ship is going down in flames. I've got the only way out. I'm offering to take you with me, and you're arguing.
We could knock her out and take her.
I'd like to see you try.
We're not gonna attack her.
Good move. Look, you want me to come with you? Make it worth my while.
Join my team, and I'll do what I can for you.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I bet your ship's got lots of Cerberus databases. I want to look at those files, see what Cerberus has got on me. You want me on your team? Let me go through those databases.
Makes sense to me.
I'll give you full access.
You better be straight up with me. So why the hell are we standing here?
Move out.
I'm not Cerberus, to be honest with you. You may think that I am, but nah.
Welcome to the Normandy, Jack. I'm Miranda, Shepard's second in command. On this ship, we follow orders.
Who
Tell the
decided
Cerberus
that?
leader to back off, Shepard. I'm here because of our deal.
Miranda will let you into the system. Let me know what you find.
Hear that, Precious? We're going to be friends. You, me, and every embarrassing little secret. I'll be reading down in the hold, or somewhere near the bottom. I don't like a lot of through traffic. Keep your people off me. Better that way.
Don't look at me like that. You may not be big on it, but I keep my promises. And besides, what could she even do? There you go. Okay. Now that's another one done. And let's go grab the Warlord now. It'd be nice to have a Krogan on our team again. Even though I never use the Krogan. Because they're like freaking huge. And rather boring. They're just like, I'm tough. Brr, 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 brr. I don't know. Why do you do this? It's like every once in a while the freaking B button stops working. And then I have to freaking disconnect the controller and then turn it back on. This is a tiny gas giant. It's a boiling hot dwarf planet close to the G-class star.
Probe away.
What was the travel advisory for this? Piracy at helium-3 refueling stations is common in the Immer systems. Visitors are encouraged to use escorts provided by Corliss security fleet to and from the system's mass relay. To prevent escort fraud, always ask for identification from the escort ships and compare them to those found in Corliss security fleet's extranet sites. Corliss. It is a garbage scow with a climate. Ever since the Corliss Tourist Bureau have been attempting to rebrand their planet, it hasn't worked. Though they have tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure that Corliss's image is permanently stained. Corliss ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems, and first in off-worlder murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. $3.8 billion? Yeah, 3.8 billion. Nothing I want right now. You need your cryoblast though. If it could be fired, Garrus knows how to use it. His weapon and power damage increases dramatically. Alright. Tick, 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 tick.
The dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
Loudspeakers. Someone likes the sound of their voice.
Hey, folk. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Being hired is merely the beginning. You must earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Okay.
Lookout position. Equipped for combat.
There we go. It didn't even hurt you.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... Son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't berserkers. Not at range. You're mercs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
Would Metagel change your mind?
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
What's he talking about?
Jador runs a Blue Suns outlier, and she's making Krogan for an army. But
They all come out crazy, tough as hell, but just insane.
Doesn't make sense. Breeding facility's too expensive, not worth the cost.
I don't know. I just point and shoot and bank my credits. Maybe there's something better in the labs.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol? The last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There. You see? I'm helping.
Have you seen O'Keefe? Does he know about all of this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What's Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Adding insult to injury, literally. Necessary.
Maybe not. Felt good, though. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Shepard, you're an asshole.
Stay sharp.
Why would anyone want to join up in a merc group? It just seems like you're asking to get killed by somebody. Okay.
Should do the trick.
Yeah, it should. This lady really enjoys listening to herself talk, doesn't she? Oh, hello.
Are different.
Mm-hmm.
New.
Mm-hmm.
You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... Something makes me speak.
Night cycles. 7 days.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. and now I am here.
Interesting. Raised, then rejected. Control group. Failed test.
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that, but it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A breeding program. Trying to escape genophage effects?
Possible.
Escape was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
Uncertain. Likely irrelevant. Appears Okir has had no success.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
If Mercenary was correct, Krogan prone to mental instability.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Brute strength. Key aspect of Krogan.
God is on our side.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
You could have run, tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Stay sharp.
I'm probably, yeah, I have to end right now. I'm very tired. I was legit in the process of falling asleep while I was sitting here playing the game. So, I will be streaming for longer tomorrow. And unfortunately, I can't stream any longer. So, thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow for more.